Hello and welcome to Ascended Astrology. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Aries and Aries Rising, the recent Pluto ingress into your 11th house, some information and themes around that, and then we'll take it to the DMT codes to ascend and attune to a frequency outside of the programming behind all of this. So stay tuned to the end of the video for the DMT code shift. All right, so for you guys, this is going to be Pluto, the planet of transformation, in your house of group associations, friendships, hopes and dreams, or goals. There's different ways that this may play out for you. This is a 20-year transit, but because of the intensity and passion behind Pluto, it may feel like all of this needs to change right now, or all of this needs to shift right now, or there may even be some obsessive energy around these themes of the 11th house. But just know that that's not the case, and there's a long time for this energy to kind of play out. So with this, you may find that you're not really content anymore with surface level friendships or group associations. And it's not that the associations themselves are necessarily surface level, but if your interest in them or your desire in them is not at a very deep, almost visceral level, they will just kind of fall away or fall out of your field of reference. Same thing goes for friends, group associations. So during this time, you can meet different people who really change the way you see the world around you, who just completely obliterate your worldview so that the energy behind that's kind of like so that you can build a new one, so that you can kind of evolve into the next level of whatever that may be. And I would say, just because of the kind of shadow programming behind Pluto when it comes to control, I would be aware of maybe following power hungry individuals, or even kind of like just feeling into like the integrity, or what's another word for that? Yeah, just the integrity of people that you may choose to follow or align yourself with. So again, when it comes to friendships, you're going to be kind of longing for these deeper connections. And with that, I would say the less that you resist the changing of friendships, the less that you resist the falling away of the old, the better, because it's going to be easier. Like, we're not supposed to be stable, stagnant, still people all of the time. Like, there's always the next, there's always shifting and growing and evolving. And really the the hardship, or the judgment of bad or difficult in this really just comes from our ego desires or ego drives to hold on to what is no longer serving and what no longer has a space or a place in our hearts and in our lives. So again, just like really being aware of, where am I holding on to too tight to things that may not be in alignment anymore, because that is a way that we create suffering for ourselves. Okay, and then also with this, if when you let go, it's easier to be shown where to put your energy into. So, because the 11th house is not just friends and group associations, there is also this theme of hopes, dreams, goals, letting go of, whatever you've been working on, if it's no longer in alignment, and allowing yourself to be shown what is next. What seeds do I want to plant for my hopes and dreams and goals, like what that I'm really, really passionate about. Because again, with that Pluto energy, it's going to be like, if you're really connected to it, if you're really feeling strongly about it, it's going to be a lot more in alignment with what you do and kind of how you show up in the world at this point. Okay, so that's a little bit about how like these themes or energy may be playing out. And again, this is a long transit, so you can come back and kind of look at your life, and see how things have shifted from, 2024 moving forward. But yeah, and then okay, what I like to do now is to go to the DMT codes. So this is really exciting, and I pretty much want you to take everything that I just said and see it all as just information. How it's playing out are just the programs, it's the loops, it's identity. And now we're going to go to the DMT cards for our quick shift. So, in other words, there is a shift code that is being held in this information based on the house zodiac planet. And today it is the 1 and the 22. So if you are new here, well, even if you're not, I'm going to tell you what to do anyways. But just go ahead and place your hands on your heart and breathe in a white blue light and just see this light coming into the center of the brain, tracing along the brain, down the spine. And this is just attuning the spinal fluid, breathing the white blue light out through the heart. This is turning on the ascended DNA, turning on the ionic grid, watching as all the electrons click into place. Just turning on this frequency of 963. Okay, and for today's code, we're going to start with the 1. So I want you to just see this symbol, see it through your physical eyes, tune into the frequency of it. And once you have the frequency of it, go ahead and close your eyes and bring it into the center of the brain, into the pineal gland. Allow it to spin. And just watch as this frequency is downloaded into your system. And as this code is downloaded into your system, it's releasing the frequency of 963. It's elevating the entire system. So we attune to the 1. Okay. And the next code is going to be the 22. So you can go ahead and open your eyes again if you're still shut. And again, we're going to look at this code with our physical eyes, allowing our frequency to attune. Once it feels attuned, go ahead and bring it into the center of the brain, into the pineal gland, and allow it to spin. And we're just downloading the 22 into our system, tuning to that frequency, watching as it goes through the entire ionic grid. Really just allowing yourself to have the experience, that you don't have to know what it's doing or what's happening. Just allowing yourself to sit in the experience of the codes. So now that you've been attuned to the frequency of this shift, I encourage you to practice, when these kinds of themes come up for you, or if this information is shown to you in your life, to bring in this code 1 and 22 and allow it to ascend the information that's coming in to the next level. Allow it to all just be information. And then start practicing consciously attuning to the information that's showing up. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the next one.